Hello children, welcome back to Max Made Easy. Let's continue with fundamental concepts including fundamental operation exercise 13F part 4. Here is the 33rd question. 10 minus here while simplifying this expression always you need to remember that first preference should be given to small parenthesis, this kind of braces. Next preference is to flower braces and next preference is to the square braces. Before solving these three braces, you need to give a importance to a bar, or even you can call it as vernaculum. On the top of this terms you can see a vernaculum, right? So this should be solved first. For removing this vernaculum, this minus will be changed into plus. Even here you have a vernaculum on the top, so the middle term, that is plus, will be changing into minus. Only for this second term it is going to change. For the first term it remains the same, the minus should be same. Only for the, see, look here, even for here the first term is minus. I'm keeping it as it is. Only the second term should change, minus becomes plus over here, right? So here by changing the sign I have removed the vernaculum. Now our next step is to remove this braces, small parenthesis. So that means we have to remove this one. That means here we need to solve, add or subtract whatever it is. See here you can find a two constant, 7 plus 5, right? So in this braces you can solve this, and even in this braces plus 5a minus a, right? So you can solve this. Inside this braces firstly we need to solve it. So one is having both are having positive sign, so just put a positive sign and add them. Here one is having positive sign, other is having negative sign. Always when terms is having one positive and one negative, always remember put the bigger number sign. Which is bigger, 5 or 1? 5 is bigger, right? So put the bigger number sign, that is plus, and subtract it. 5 minus 1 is 4a minus 1, right? Here further you cannot do any addition or subtraction, multiplication or division inside, right? So now just for removing these braces you have to multiply with this minus, because it is having a multiplication sign, right? Minus should be multiplied with first term and minus should be multiplied with second term. Even here the minus should be multiplied with first term, minus should be multiplied with second term. So what you get is 10 minus 4a, minus into minus, plus a, minus into plus is minus 12. Minus into plus is minus 4a, minus into minus is plus 1, right? I hope it's very clear. Now again next preference is to flower braces, right? So inside this flower braces, can you solve anything? Yes, inside this you can solve this minus 12 plus 1. Both are constant, right? One is having negative sign, other is having positive sign. Even here you can solve this minus a plus a and minus 4a. So here you can just cancel this 4a and 4a because it is a like term with different sign. See, this like term is having plus sign and here it is having minus sign, and both are 4a 4a, both are same, right? So just put the bigger number sign and subtract it, right? So when you subtract it, it becomes 0. That's why I have just simply cancelled it and made it as 0, right? So 10 plus a and minus 12 plus 1. So put the bigger number sign and subtract it. Here I have not solved it. In the next step I am going to solve this. So it becomes minus 11. I have put the bigger number sign and subtracted it. Now inside this we cannot perform any other arithmetic operation because one is having a variable a, other is a constant. Now our next step is to multiply this minus with a and minus with minus 11. So it becomes 10 plus into minus minus a, minus into minus plus 11, right? And here next step is both are constants, right? 10 and 11 are constants, so both are having plus sign, so simply put a plus sign and add it, it becomes plus 21. So minus a plus 21 is the answer. Let's move on to the 34th question. Even here, first we need to solve this vernaculum. See, vernaculum should be solved first. So whenever there is a bar or vernaculum, can call it as bar or vernaculum. So at that time, this minus sign becomes plus. Minus becomes plus. In this step, we have removed this vernaculum. And now all are having a say like terms. All are like terms, that is having a variable of a. So here you can just do the arithmetic operation. I have placed 12a directly as it is. One is having minus sign, other is having plus sign. So just put the bigger number sign, that is minus, and subtract it. It becomes a, right? And again you can solve this too. 12a minus a. One is having positive sign, other is having negative sign. So it becomes 11a, and here it is having minus, right? So I have multiplied minus directly inside. It will become plus 11a because one is having positive, other is having negative sign. We have to put the bigger numbers, and that is plus, and subtract it. It becomes 11a plus 11a. But this minus is multiplied inside. I have done a direct step. So it becomes minus 11a, right? One is having plus 11a minus 11a. So it becomes 0. So you can just cancel it because like terms with opposite signs. One is with plus sign, other with minus sign. So it becomes 0, right? So minus 7a and minus should be multiplied inside. It becomes minus 8a, right? One is having positive, other is having negative. Just put the bigger number sign and subtract it. So 8 is having minus sign. 8 is the bigger number when compared to 7. So put the bigger number sign and subtract it. It became minus a. 35th question. Even here you need to first solve this vernaculum, right? Let me write it over here so that you won't forget it. Firstly, you need to solve the vernaculum, and next small parenthesis, next flower braces, next square braces. This is the order. So you have to move simplifying it by using this order only. So first we have to remove this bar. For removing it for the second term, only for the second term, you should change the sign. That means it becomes plus 2x. And next is to solve the arithmetic operation inside this small parenthesis. So inside the small parenthesis, what all are the like terms? 2x and 2x is a like term, right? So both are having plus sign. So just put plus sign and added. So it becomes 4x minus 2y. Remaining all you can write down as it is. We are just solving a small sections as per this braces. Now here one is both are unlike terms. One is having x variable, other is having y variable. So you cannot add or subtract them, right? So just remove the braces and multiply this plus inside. Plus into plus is plus, plus into minus is minus. So there is no change in the signs. It will be the same. And next is flower braces, right? So in flower braces, you can just add this to like terms. So it becomes 8x minus 2y. See, I'm making a changes wherever I have underlined, right? Now inside this braces, you cannot perform any arithmetic operation. So just come out and multiply it with minus with both the terms. So it becomes 8x minus of 4y plus into minus minus 8x minus into minus plus 2y. Again check for, again now next we need to solve this square braces. Inside the square braces, can we perform any arithmetic operation? Yes. See, both are like terms. 4y plus 2y is a like term, so just put a plus sign and add it. It becomes 6y minus 8x, right? So this minus should be multiplied inside now with both the terms. Minus should be multiplied with 6y, minus should be multiplied with 8x. It becomes 8x, plus into minus minus 6y, minus into minus plus 8x. And here both are having like terms. Both are like terms. So both are having plus sign. So just simply add it. It becomes 16x minus 6y. I hope you understood this. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. Even here, we need to sorry for the disturbance, children. Here, firstly, we need to solve this vinculum, right? So, always to remove the vinculum, this minus sign becomes positive. Here, I will underline it and show you. This minus becomes plus. The second term, first term, it should be same. Even here, the second term sign will be changing. That is, minus will become plus. And minus 5y will be the same. No need to change over here. Only second term should change, children. Next, here just arrange all the like terms together and do the arithmetic operation. That is, all the y terms, all the z terms, and all the x terms. Here, one is having positive, other is having negative. Just put the bigger number sign and subtract it. Here also is the same, minus and plus, right? So bigger number sign, that is minus, and subtract it, 2z. Both are having plus sign, just put plus sign and add it. Our next step is to multiply this minus inside the braces. So minus should be multiplied with first term, minus should be multiplied with second term, minus should be multiplied with third term. So in this method, while multiplying inside, you can just remove the braces. And here again check for the arithmetic like terms together. Here x and minus 10x are the like terms. So just put the bigger number sign and subtract it. So it becomes minus 9x plus 2y plus 2z, right? I hope you understood this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and hit the bell button. Check the description box for fundamental concepts. Thank you.